the Romulus Comp by Alpha Foxtrot, a quick review with range footage following. Enjoy. Reviewing the new Romulus from Alpha Foxtrot. Well, first off, let's get it off the stand. It is empty. You can see this has a compensator attached. They call it a 5-inch model. It's basically a 4 3/4 inch slide barrel with an affixed compensator. It is a thread-on compensator, but it is not loose on the threading. It has 2 set screws underneath it. So it's a tri-top slide, kind of a little different angle than some tri-tops. Like I said, 5-inch. It is they call it a polished DLC, as you can see. It's a pretty nice polished DLC. The flats are shiny, and the serrations a little unique. They have a nice little grip to them. Everything works fine. It is optic cut. You know, if I had to throw some negative on this one, this is direct milled for an RMSC or a Holosun K-cut. The biggest optic I could put on there that I had locally available was an Holosun EPS, not the EPS carry. This is the EPS. It has the direct footprint to mount right on here. It does, however, sit nice and low. It co-witnesses well with the backup sights should you need those. It has a nice, the grip is a nice feeling polymer grip with an aluminum magwell. It's similar to a Dawson Precision Tactical Advantage magwell. The design on here appears to be somewhat slippery. Shot it indoors yesterday, had no difficulties with that. Shot it outdoors today, and it was great. 60 degrees here in North Carolina. Had no problem at all with grip. It will be something I change. Once I've determined that for the value and the price paid for this, that it's a keeper, which I would say this is a keeper. Between yesterday's indoor sighting in and then today's outdoor just banging some steel and trying to run it fast and hard, had a little over 300 rounds in total, not a single hiccup. No failures to feed, no failures to eject, extract anything. Had a nice pattern. There'll be at the end of this introductory video, there will be some range footage from the indoor session. Sighting it in, it was 15 yards. It held a 3-inch circle, 5 shots. I was a little double visioned yesterday, but everything was fine. Accuracy was really good. Reliability was like spot on 100%. Like I said, what I'm not excited about is the optic footprint. And of course that can be changed, but then you start exceeding the budget build on one of these. The compensator, let's lock it open, is a tri-top design as well. But as you'll see, it's not a big expansion chamber like a Staccato XC or even the Watchtower Apache or anything like that. It has a kind of a large port on the top of the compensator, and then on the tri-top, on the tries, on the side angles, it has smaller ports. I didn't measure those. What I believe I'm going to do is put this on the mill and make this an expansion chamber going on each flat and across the top flat and the sides, and make that a more of an XC type or Apache type comp, because as you'll see in the footage, this thing is well behaved, but I would expect it to shoot just a little flatter and a little less, just a little less whippy at the end. It's not bad at all. I'll have some video. I think 3 different shooters shot this today. Me and my good friend Adam and my son-in-law Greg shot it, and we all had the same impressions. It was a nice firearm. So let's look at the trigger for a second. The trigger is a nice, very, it's a little squishy there. Nice there. It was right at 3 3/4 pounds. The reset is tactical, auto, and it's just like that. No problem at all. For the price point, I guess we're not supposed to talk about prices, but I think MSRP is maybe like $16.99. I think street price, you can get these for about $16 all in. So for that kind of money, I think a compensated full-size 1911 double stack is good. Like I said, reliability was fine. And so we'll hush up now and post some range footage because that's the more important stuff. All right, guys, thanks so much out there and enjoy shooting.
Adam shooting his new Romulus Comp with the weapon light and a Steiner optic. This pistol feels well balanced and exhibits good control. The dot stays pleasantly on the target. The polymer grip feels comfortable and is planted well in hand even when shooting rather fast. With the video slowed down, you can see how well it returns to zero, allowing for a rapid follow-up shot. With a light and crisp trigger, it makes shooting smooth and fast, very effortless. The smooth return to zero shows no bobble or bounce as the slide is going to zero and returning to battery.
Romulus compensated model.
When using my natural grip with right thumb over safety, it would not allow my hand to fully depress the grip safety and let the gun fire naturally, so I had to alter my grip in order to get the gun to run. Please subscribe, like, and share.